If I would move to Asia, Da Nang would definitely be on the top list.
Da Nang is a growing city in central Vietnam that is just at the point of being an absolute people magnet and top city to visit in this country.
I can't. This one is a difficult one, honestly.
And it is not too overpacked yet, which means it is the perfect time to visit and explore it. There are so many fun things to do here in Da Nang, but the top 5 right here are really the highlight of the city that I would recommend you to visit. Hi, if we don't know each other yet, I'm Rita and I'm traveling through Vietnam, sharing all my impressions and best recommendations here with you while exploring all the sites and cities to visit. In the heart of Da Nang lies an awe-inspiring dragon bridge, a marvel of engineering and art that captivates both locals and travelers alike in a way that never gets boring. And let me tell you why. Stretching over 666 meters across the Han River, this bridge is not just a transportation link, but a symbol of prosperity and strength through its dragon design, a powerful symbol in Vietnamese culture representing imperial power and good fortune. But this is not everything that this dragon can do. First things first, let's explore the area. One place that stands out is a little pedestrian bridge that runs over the water. It features a path lined with love logs that create this enchanted feeling on the bridge and the surrounding area.
At the moment we are here for sunset next to the Dragon Bridge and the Love Bridge, where people put their logs and kind of manifest their love of it, and everything is happening around us. In a bit, the night market is also gonna open up, which is in walking distance just right here. And at 9 p.m, this guy right here is gonna spit out fire and water. Have you ever seen fire coming out of a bridge? That is crazy. We actually saw it already once, so this time I know the perfect spot where to stand to get the best view of that show later on. So stay tuned to see where that spot is. The Love Bridge is full of these love logs that people attach to kind of manifest their love, and it is quite a long one. But what I like about the bridge is that it gives you a little bit of a closer look to the water, and you're surrounded by these big ships around you. Again, you have a view on the Dragon Bridge from here as well, and you're kind of separated from the main road and the traffic there, so it's way more peaceful. And just like that, when the sun sets, the bridge shines up, the hearts behind me shine up, the whole city starts to lighten up, and it's getting towards the night mode. It's so beautiful.
Just as the sun is setting, the whole environment around is equally getting a new feel to it. And one thing that just keeps surprising me is the skyline. It really gets to life in the evening hours, with bright neon lights shining through, with the Dragon Bridge bringing it all together.
It is now roughly 8:45 and people start gathering and getting their spot to see the dragon show. And that is tip number 1, get here early so that you get a good spot, because it gets very, very packed regardless of when you come, with tourists and locals. And there are 4 good spots from where you can see the dragon show. Number 1 is on the bridge itself, where I was last time. There I found it though a little bit too close. All you can see is like this massive flame coming onto you, a lot of heat, and then the gas spitting on you as well. I had to wash all my laundry after that. Then the second spot is kind of just below the dragon's head. There's a whole plaza where people sell things and gather and wait it out. That one is a good one, but I feel like from there you don't get to see the full dragon, and again it's a little bit too close. Then there's the section just on the other side of the plaza where there's more of a restaurant seating area where you can grab a seat and a drink to watch it from there. But my number 1 spot is actually on the Love Bridge, because this spot is perfectly positioned to give you a view of the full dragon from its head to its tail. And if you come early, you get a little section to yourself with uninterrupted views.
And while I'm waiting for the fire show to start, I noticed that
there is actually an activity here that you can book, and it's quite affordable. I saw it for around £5 to £6, which is to go on one of these colorful cruises here on the river that line up for the Dragon Fire Show as well from the water, which I think is another popular spot to see the dragon show from. And it also gives you a cruise around the river. I'm not sure where they go or how far they go or if it's fun, but it is definitely an option as well.
And then the moment finally came.
is the fire show ends and everyone is kind of calling a Grab or a taxi, which is why the road looks packed like this with cars and people are all over the place. So if you can, probably it's better to leave a little bit later than that. The way I'm avoiding the traffic is by heading to the night market, which is literally 3 minutes away if you're on the Love Bridge by walking distance. And there's a lot still happening here.
The Chodem Sontra night market, often simply referred to as Sontra night market, is a vibrant, bustling marketplace. This market is a lively hub of activity from the late afternoon into the night, attracting both locals and tourists with its array of goods and foods. Visitors can explore hundreds of stalls offering everything from traditional Vietnamese dishes and street food to clothing, souvenirs and handmade crafts. The market is also known for its lively atmosphere enhanced by colorful lights and occasional live music performances, making it not just a shopping destination but a cultural experience.
How are you? Are you good? Yeah? Can I have one water? Water? How much? Oh, 10,000. 10,000. Thank you. I'll take one water. Take a cold one. I think this one's good. Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, she's so cute. On the market, you can literally buy anything from fresh lobster or any other seafood in the food section to do shopping of any kind, from charging cables to sunglasses to toys to hats. And also you can bargain really well. I think this is the thing for the hair. That looks so cool, doesn't it? And you close your hair and then you stick it in. I love all the cool things you can buy here. How much is that? 50? Thank you. Sorry? 40. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, stick it. Ooh, how is that? Yeah? Does it look good? 30.
Okay.
No, 30.
Oh, 35. Yeah.
No, 30. Let's do 30. 30? Okay, we got it for 30. Nice. Thank you.
Another top activity to do in Da Nang is to visit the Lady Buddha,
which is a beautiful pagoda that is situated in the Bana Hills complex, so on top of a hill overlooking the city of Da Nang. From here you can not only see the beach and the water, but also the skyscrapers of the city itself, which is kind of really impressive to have it all in one. A religious site, the beauty of the city, the water and a naturey escape from the hustle and bustle. I absolutely love it here.
The Lady Buddha statue is an iconic and beautiful landmark. Standing at 67 meters tall, it is one of the tallest Buddha statues in Vietnam and can be seen from almost anywhere in Da Nang. This white statue is said to protect the fishermen and provide calm to the stormy seas. The site itself offers panoramic views of the sea and the city, making it not only a spiritual place but also a popular spot for people to visit.
There is also a small little shop with some refreshments here on site, which is definitely needed. It gets so hot here. There's very little shadow. I mean, there are trees, but it's still very hot.
One thing that I wasn't prepared for though was the amount of monkeys at this site.
You know that basically a child had like an ice cream and then he was like determined, I'm gonna get it, and jumped towards the child, and the child then eventually gave up and gave it to him, and now he's like sitting and devouring it. Look at it, look at it. I can't get over this view. You feel so far from the water but yet so close. It's like the perfect distance, and I can definitely see how the country is gonna expand this area with more businesses like coffee shops or restaurants that would have a little bit of a viewing platform for exactly that. Even the trees here on the complex, they look so special and like a real Zen garden somewhere. This way how they grow is very, very unique. And they're actually full-on garden team here that takes care of this. It's not a given that it just grows and everything looks so clean and nice. And I really appreciate it because it gives you a really different atmosphere and feeling to these sites that are really well taken care of. just as we wanted to leave this place, which was already hard enough, we found another huge temple. Whoa, of course we have to check it out.
Ling Ung Pagoda, situated on the scenic Sontra Peninsula, stands as a magnificent symbol of peace and spirituality. The temple complex at which it is located is an architectural marvel, blending modern and traditional motifs in such an elegant way. It honestly is one of the most awe-creating places I've been at.
Similar to the Lady Buddha, I found the inside rather shy compared to the outside, but the view once you exit it, you see the beach. And I don't think I've ever seen a pagoda with a view on the beach.
Now it is lunchtime, and around the Lady Buddha and temple complex there is no restaurant other than the little kiosk that I've shown you already. Luckily though, just one grab ride away is an amazing Greek-looking restaurant with an equally amazing view on the water. Would you believe me if I told you that this is actually my first time on a motorcycle, on a grab? Yes, I've tried to do it, and after that I was kind of addicted to taking motorcycles in Vietnam, but more on that later. Luckily though, I've made it to the restaurant in one piece and I'm definitely hungry.
Lunch spot is very nearby. It was a 7-minute grab ride away and it looks like Greece here. I mean, the portion sizes and the prices are equally like Greece, I would say, not like Vietnam.
The things we could see from our table on the water made the price less painful though. All the fishermen boats were returning home to their base with their nets out, and this sight in itself was so unique to see. It almost felt too harmonious. For sure though, it was the first time for me seeing these types of fisher boats on the water, so I was really interested in knowing how it actually works. And what could be the perfect ending to such a perfect day? Exactly, a massage, and thank goodness there are so many massage places around. Next up we have the Banna Hills, and the Banna Hills is a spot that is definitely going to be on your radar during your time in Da Nang, as it is just 20 kilometers away and it is one of the reasons to come to Da Nang in the first place for many people. The Banna Hills are a popular tourist destination, known for its cool climate, lush landscapes, historical French architecture and the iconic Golden Bridge, supported by giant stone hands. It is like an amusement park and spiritual oasis in one. I've definitely enjoyed my time here. In fact, I've made a full-on video on the Banna Hills, so you should be checking it out if you're planning to go there, because the Banna Hills are definitely so much more than what I would have expected. It's time to talk about Da Nang's amazing city center.
And now out on the streets walking, and it wouldn't be Vietnam without a billion motorcycles around us. And you walking on the street as if you're part of the traffic. Look at this traffic. Oh my lord. So many motorcycles. We wanted to rent one today, but our international driving license doesn't cover Vietnam. And kind of I'm happy about it now, because look at those skills you need to like navigate across the city center. It's not like your average knowing how to drive and knowing how to read signs. This is a whole other skill here.
But what would an amazing city be without an amazing shopping center? Welcome to the Han Market, which is a bustling hub where locals and tourists alike can find a wide range of goods, from fresh produce and seafood to clothing, souvenirs and traditional Vietnamese crafts.
Definitely, if you come without any clothes to Vietnam, or if you're traveling somewhere hot or cold, you can come to one of these markets and like fully get dressed for 20-30 pounds.
Even if you do not need anything at this market, just strolling through it is something else.
Sandals! I actually do need hiking sandals. I thought I might get something, but I think this is all for men. Let's see if they have something else. Not bad. Thank you. It has no arch support. Arch support is important for me. But otherwise, a nice sandal.
Now, although this has been the 5th of the top places to visit in Da Nang, I can't not mention an extra one, which is the beach. The beach in Da Nang is almost close to being perfect.
There is something deeply relaxing about this beach here, which makes me love it so much, and I guess all the people around me as well. It is this combination of this wide, long beach, the sand being super soft, there being lots of food and drink opportunities, a really fun vibe, and then the nature around there, as well as the city in walking distance. It's the perfect place.
This beach really has it all. A long promenade, food and drink opportunities, the close proximity to the city, and the many working and living opportunities around the beach. There's also a vibe that is not comparable to another one. It's really a mix between complete vastness, a feeling that the sea is creating, and at the same time, it is very comforting to be on this beach through its liveliness and greenness around. It really is a mix that just captivates everyone, or more so me, to visit that beach every single day while I'm in Da Nang. These have been my 5 or more so 5.5 top places to visit in Da Nang, and I promise you, you're not gonna be regretting visiting any of them. Da Nang is like a raw diamond that is just waiting to be shaped and explode to the masses. So if you're visiting it right now, this is really the perfect time to go and explore it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please leave me a like for the algorithm and to support me, and I will see you in my next one, where I will be exploring Hoi An.